Alrighty, welcome to CCS Season 6. We're back with more non-conference play. We continue on 1-1. As both these team seasons could sit at the end of this one. As A&M defeated Iowa State in 5 a couple nights ago, and San Diego State defeated this Drexel roster a couple of short nights ago and pulled off one of the most stunning victories of the season so far. Now both teams 1-0 for A&M, 0-1 for the Dragons of Drexel, their first ever regular season loss in their CCS careers of their third season here this spring. A&M their third program-wise, but second for this roster. Both teams again, week 1, trying to close the week on a W here, but again, nonetheless, Drexel, one of the best teams in the country. A&M looking for a big win tonight here in week 1, 40 seconds in, and right now, Drexel under siege early on as A&M's offense so far so good. This guard in for Kevin tonight. It looks like Barron, I guess technically the sub. No Kevin, he's assuming he's in the 1v1 RLCS tournament right now. So Drexel will be short-handed as guard. Might have found the first. No, it's wide. And A&M hold the line. 0-0, 60 seconds in. Guard off the corner, trying to put this one on the mark, unable to fall through there. The Dragons of Drexel still looking for their offensive ways from last season after a shortcoming against San Diego State. That shot, unfortunately, also no good. Is saved wide as well. Now flag goal turns in the first, and A&M lead by 1. That's the Aggies of A&M 1-0. Up front here, 3:25 to play in game 1. Drexel lead by 1, or trail by 1, sorry. Is again Drexel losing. It's not something I'm all too familiar with. There's a lot of times I've watched them. They've won. The only team they've ever lost to is Akron once, and Michigan State once, and now San Diego State once. As their fires a one-timer, flag goal. A big save from midfield. As Drexel's offense still yet to score. Now 2 minutes into play here. A&M so far so good defensively, keeping Drexel off the paint early on as well, which is a good sign right now for the A&M defense. As Drexel, one more attempt for Barron, a little high and wide. Karsun Amiku will clear that one into harm's way for the Aggie defense. Michael off the backboard here. Guard will trail now back down the Drexel corner here. Is Flankel trying to bob and weave through. Karsun Miku, one-timer is good from the corner. 2-0 A&M, 2:28 to go. As Karsun Miku on the right wing there finds goal number 2. The Aggies lead by 2. Their lead doubled after the opening half. Barron from midfield here. A little bit of bump from Surf. This one on the mark and is cleared wide by Flycool. A&M 2-0 after the half here. 2-minute warning approaching as Surf looking for a double. Couldn't turn that one in. Barron's shot is saved by Karsun Miku. And A&M still unscathed after 3 minutes. Sean K missed. Now Flycool blocked by Barron guard. Launching forward for the Dragons as Drexel sits 0-1 here in Season 6. Surf launching forward. Miku back for and Sean K for the Aggie defense is A&M again. Their defense perfect so far. 3.5 minutes in, 0 allowed goals. Drexel just sits with a mere 8 shots on target currently as Sean K fires. No good. As Surf and Barron combined for the save. And Surf now on target. Flycool, big time defender for the Yankee defense here. Guard trying to find his way through the defense as he gets over 2. Now Surf from midfield over 1. Looking for a double here. Surf is also turned away by the post. Rebound is good from Barron. 2-1. 10 shots later, or 11 shots later, Drexel going to find their first of the game here. 107 as the Dragons back within 1. Barron off the backboard, a double, no good. Rebound. Third blocked by Miku. 50 seconds. Guard to midfield, connects with Surf. Fires, scores, 2-all. 47 seconds. And Drexel back to equilibrium. 2-all as Drexel gonna find a tie game here with a second goal on the board. 47 to go. And Drexel now a 2-0 run. Make that almost a 3-0 run there, nearly. That one escapes off the post wide right. Surf off the corner, has no help. Karsu and Miku will clear wide, and now it's set up by Sean K. As A&M looking for one last blow here in midfield. Barron going to break the press for the Dragons. 20 to play in game one. Miku. Plenty of boosts here up the right wall. Pass does get across. Fleischl trying to bob and finish it. Surf's in trouble. And Sean K on 0 seconds gets it done. As the guard was bumped, Fleischl puts it off the backboard. It lands on Surf's car and pops right up. So Fleischl A&M take game one. A&M 1-0 after the opening 5 minutes of tonight's best of 5. On to game 2. We'll see if the Aggies can put Drexel in a deep hole here. That would be 3 straight losses in CCS for the Dragons. As again, they lost to Michigan State to end last season. They lost the opener to San Diego State. Now could lose tonight. Would be 3 L's in a row for the Dragons. We'll see if A&M can make that happen, or Drexel can get back to their winning ways. As right now, game 2, it's already A&M deep in blue territory. Got a pre-jumper off the ceiling. It's Karsu Miku. Surf will clear this one wide, though, nearly. Got a piece of that one as Drexel's offense now trying to deal, as Fleischl with nothing will escape the pressure. Start with nothing, will clear it wide left here is again A&M's defense. 2 goals allowed so far through nearly 6 minutes. A near perfect game one and came to a close in the last 60 seconds where Drexel scored twice. So far, A&M doing a stellar job at holding off one of the best teams in the country. Let alone in CCS this season. Drexel a favorite to go to the national title game with Akron this season. We'll see how that comes to fruition later on in the year. But 3:40 to go as A&M still looking for that first break here in game 2. Guard a big clear forward. Put this one back in A&M territory, and later tonight at 10 Eastern, Colorado back to CCS. We'll take on Northern Arizona right here on this broadcast. As Karsu Miku trying to set up Sean K. Fleischl to the wing, couldn't go forward there, and Drexel in transition. Here's there for redirect is good. The Dragons lead by 1. He does. I think he's still in the 1v1 tournament, Larry. That's why he is not here tonight. .318 to go in game 2. Guard, flip reset. Down and under here, Drexel leading by 1 again. Their only lead so far tonight, but Barron connects off a one-timer. 2-0, 3:07 to go. As Fleischl, wrong place, wrong time. It's 2-0. Plenty of time to go here in game 2, though, for A&M to get back into this game. Is 3 minutes more than manageable here, down by 2. It's guard on the right wing there, a little bit too far to connect for an opportunity is Surf now over the last defender. A wide open net, make it 3-0. 2:46 is a 3-0 scoreline, and A&M is falling apart here in game 2. Just south of 3 minutes to play. A&M trailing by 3. We'll see if their offense can find a way to get back within 1 or 2 here. Is Flagel over a second, but guard last up line to touch wide left here. Go back to Flagel. Set up by Surf. Larry, as long as you guys keep winning, that Akron game next week will be a 1 versus 2 national ranked, I'd imagine. Is Drexel lost to SCSU, they'll be sure to fall, and I think you guys will move up to number 2 after that. Lost, that's off the ceiling and in. Sean K makes it 3-1. 2:03 to go, and A&M back within 2 with more than enough time left. Flagel over the first, trying to get this one over a third. Zerf off the same 150 off the ceiling, wide left and no good. Barrett off the save there for Drexel. Now the Dragons offense trying to find another opportunity to get back within 3 here. Is guard waiting right to the corner. Here's Flagel launching forward, has no help in front, to miss by a defender. Flagel is back within 1 as the Aggies find a goal 2. That's a long clear by Flagel, just right behind Surf, and unfortunately guard couldn't make proper contact there. Minute 35, and the Aggies back within 1. Surf fires, no good. Sean K off the save, and now Barrett and midfield launches out. Corner here on the right side. Barrett back to midfield. No one there. Long clear forward. Flagel redirect is sent wide left as well. Surf now off the break for Drexel. 1:05 to go. A&M coming off a top 16 finish this past spring. Drexel a Final Four appearance. Coming off again a loss to San Diego State in Game 5, and AZAP took over there, and now Drexel looking to start their season 1-1 and not in an 0-2 hole. One more loss for this Drexel team probably puts a 1 seed out of reach if they go undefeated the rest of the way. We'll have to wait and see, though, what the committee believes. There's 35 seconds left. A&M within 1, and Miku a complete whip there. Sean K back to center field. Flagel 50 down low. Guard and Surf on top of each other, and A&M still looking for pressure in the box here. There's the finish, no good. Miku fires and scores. We're tied. 15 seconds, and A&M have stormed back from 3-0 down to a 3-all game. $14 to go. As now Drexel responded. The game of their own in A&M. A 3-0 run to get this game back to equilibrium. This ball's kept alive on 0 seconds. His guard over 2. Has one more defender to beat. The shot no good. Will not fall. Surf keeps this ball alive. A&M play it wide to the corner here. Flagel going to play it off guard's touch to the corner here. And again, A&M finally let it kill. We're in overtime. Goal here for A&M would be massive. A 2-0 lead against one of the best teams in the country would be monumental for a start to A&M season. And the redirect no good off the post. Rebound for Miku's turned away. And A&M, an A1 chance there. Gone by the wing side. Flagel alone will find the save wide off the wall there. And again, Drexel escape a 2-0 deficit off a what was a lucky touch off the back side of the card. by Miku, and it still remains 3-all. A&M nearly a 2-0 series lead after that one, but still play on it. 40 seconds into overtime. Flag will be there. Surf blocked out by Flag, I believe that was, in midfield. Back to midfield. Karsun Miku, a double attempt off the backboard. The finish not there in time. Surf clears this one towards the right wall here, and A&M still trying to deal in Drexel territory. Smart. Put that one away here. Barrett. Wait off the third man here. Guard will elect to clear. Flagpole double is good. A&M a 2-0 lead. 4-3. Mark it good. A minute 30 in overtime, and A&M lead Drexel by 2. Flagpole makes it 2-0. And the double. A1 finish there for the Aggie offense. It just felt like it was coming after the chance earlier as A&M outshoot Drexel 11, or they got outshot 12-11, and the 1-goal difference is actually favored towards A&M as they were outshot 12-11 by Drexel. Now game 3, Drexel going to need a perfect 15 minutes to keep a 1-1 start to their season alive, or Drexel could fall to 0-2 with one more win. We'll see how long they can push this series as we're underway in game 3. In at 10 Eastern, Colorado, former national champions returning to CCS in Season 6, will take on Northern Arizona, who finished top 8 last spring and made the West Regional Final against Missouri. We'll see how their seasons open up tonight as Game 3 underway here. 4:30 to go, and A&M again looking for a perfect start to Week 1. That's a huge pitch just off the mark. And A&M getting some lucky bounces tonight, that's for sure, off the pinches, and the weird touches in the corner has set up this offense to be successful so far, and Drexel have had no answers here in Week 1 as the SCSU series just didn't go the way they're hoping, and now tonight their offense has been stagnant at times, and A&M has woken up, but there's a start for the Dragons. Surf will turn it in. It's 1-0. .359 as A&M trails by 1, but the series in majority control here for Texas A&M. This season, 15 teams will be selected at large, 17 automatic qualifiers in a 32-team field. We'll see how these two teams will end their season in the conference playoffs. As again, A&M's going to deal with Florida, and Drexel's going to deal with Northeastern. So again, those two AQs not all guaranteed for either A&M or Drexel. Is 3:35 to go. Drexel CA rivals with Northeastern started their season 0-2, and now Drexel 5 minutes away from a 0-2 start to their season as well. As Surf and have an open net, it's going to be 2-0. 3:19 to go. Backflip there for Flagpole trying to get back to the ball, and unfortunately put him too far away from the play. It's 2-0 with 3:19 to play. Sean K, 1-on-2 numbers advantage. It is broken up now. The other way we go for Drexel. Barron with nothing. Sent wide right here for Karsun Miku. Take his time off the ground pinch there, Flagpole. Wide left from Karsun Miku. 2 minutes gone behind us here. Sean K off the 50 has helped down low. That's not there in time though, as Drexel will clear the press now alone. As Flagpole, he's in trouble. It's 3-0. 2:51. Same hole they found themselves in Game 2. We'll see if they can crawl out one more time. They scored that first goal with about 2:07 or so to go last game, and see if they can get this game back within 2 with more than enough manageable time to play. But again, the clock stacked against A&M again. We'll see if they could get this game back within striking distance with plenty of time still left to play. Might be 4-0 here. That one just off the post. The finish also no good from Barron. Now A&M numbers the other way. Flankel towards the corner here. Now everyone rotates back for Drexel. Back to 3-on-3 and offensive transition here for Drexel as well. And A&M's defense has not been up to par here in Game 3. It's been broken down to shreds as Drexel has found their way again, it feels like. Sean K open net, 3-1, a minute 49. A&M find their first chance here in Game 3, and it is good from Sean K. Miku finds a bump onto guard there and opens up the net, 3-1. A&M back within 2, just over 100 seconds to go. See if their offense can put together one more look here to get within 1 of about a minute or so left if they can. Now Miku going to try to throw this one. Barrett will keep this one in A&M territory. There's a big break for Sean K and the Aggie offense as 90 seconds remains and the clock is right now A&M need one more quickly here. Miku with 50, but it's just over Flagpole. A little bit too far into the play there. Would have been an open net. And had he been a couple more inches back, there's 1:11 to go. A&M out of time. They need something quickly here as Barrett launching forward. This will be a monumental win, too, for the SEC. They can find a way to get a win over Drexel here in week number 1 and make the Dragons start 0-2 as, again, they lost earlier on to San Diego State. Double, no good. Guard fires down to Surf. Couldn't finish. Rebound is good. 4-1. 28 seconds. Drexel lead by 3 with under 30 to go. And it feels like now Game 4 all but guaranteed. Sean K trying to give A&M one final chance to put something away. Is Guard gonna try to get this game on to 0 seconds and on to Game 4. That double broken up by Sean K. And we go to Game 4. A&M, the lead cut in half. It's 2-1. Like we're going to get a remake here into game number 4 as A&M lead 2-1 after game 3. Drexel finally get a win in this series, makes it 2-1 as A&M need to find a way to put Drexel away here, or else if it goes to Game 5, they might be in trouble. So A&M survived Iowa State in Game 5 a couple of short nights ago on, I believe, Wednesday night. That game was, and they hung on quite well to Game 6. It's a Game 5, sorry, and that was a big win on the resume for A&M over a potential Big 12 championship team in Iowa State. See if they can survive Drexel here and now. That was a reverse? Good lord. They brought up an 0-2 hold. I would say that's a heck of an achievement, but Barron makes it 1-0 here. 4:58 to go. What was the other one? That one wasn't on stream, so I haven't gotten to see a reverse yet this season, but I guess I think I saw that A&M had said in general it was reverse. I just didn't realize it, but that one's not shocking that it was reverse. Iowa State's a hell of a team, and that's going to be a big one later on to discuss for the Aggies if they don't win the SEC, which they very well could. They want to play Florida really bad, so they know what's at stake this season with only 15 at-larges available, the shortest amount in CCS history, I guess, because technically normally it's back when we had the first 32-team bracket, it was like 18 at-larges, and now it's 15 this summer, and we'll be back to 64 in the fall, so the field opens up a little bit more during the regular semester as Barron delivers a second, 4:23. Barron off the kickoff, a third goal in hand, 4:19, a 3-0 run. St. John's over UAB, interesting. Dang. This is good work. Putting on your stats stuff. This is good work. 4:14 to go, and A&M down by 3 again. We'll see if this game they can crawl back out of an 0-3 hole. This time around it was 3 goals in 45 seconds, unlike the other one where it was 3 goals in about a minute and a half. We'll see how long it takes A&M to either make this game back within striking distance, or if they're going to throw the white flag in and send us to Game 5, where Drexel could become the third team to pull a reverse this season. And a bump in front to Demo to reset the bump. Now Fleischl, a finish, couldn't put it away. And St. John's over UAB on the other reverse, and that's a... I don't know how I feel about that result. St. John's has been the bottom of the Big East for a while now, and they have a new third this season. I guess they've been a little bit better. They played, I think, somebody else fairly close in week 1. I think they're 0-1 right now as well, but nonetheless, back to action here. The other reverse, A&M Iowa State, and that's much more higher level game than St. John's and UAB, but at the level of this game right here, this is about as good as it can get for A&M as Barron up to the backboard. A double is no good. A rebound is there in time. Fleischl off the save though. Low 50 there, halftime. In Game 4, A&M once led 2-0. Now minutes away from Game 5. The demo starting to become a problem here for the A&M defense. Make that one more dead. Make that another one bumped in front. Drexel a 3-on-1 there for a quick second. Couldn't put anything away. Those A&M breaks the pressure again. 2:20 to play as the Dragons still looking for opportunities to just put any last look they can away into the red net to put this series on ice. And a Game 5 ahead of us. 2 minutes go by without 3 A&M goals. And that one, another one, gone by the wayside. A&M doing all they can to try to create opportunities and create chances to score and put a heck of a team at Drexel away early on in the season. This could be big for A&M seeding opportunities on selection weekend. They can find a way to win this one as well. Defeat Iowa State with the seasons Drexel and Iowa State could very well have. Double demos for Surf there. 1:18 to play. Miku Or off to the right side here. A good double from Surf. Now another opportunity for a double as Sean K will turn that one away. Now Michael. 1-on-1 here. That one broken up by Surf. Good second man rotation there. 60 seconds to go in game 4. And A&M trailing 3 after a 2-0 start to this series. But they have found themselves in a 9-4 deficit since then. A&M's had 3 straight games scoring a 3-0 start to this series. "20 seconds. A&M. Another game where they're going to be shut out. Oh, I guess last game they scored 1, but this one it looks like it's going to be a shutout here with 11 to go. And game 5. Here we go again. The stream now 5-6 for Champions Field. What a way to start the season. I'm just him when it comes to the scheduling games and picking the non-conference games. Is that all these stream games have been absolute cinema. Script writers have been working overtime this week, and we got to get another game 5. Game 5 coming up. Drexel looking for a reverse sweep here. And A&M off the kickoff. Miku fires. Broken up by Surf. And Texas A&M once led 2-0. Now Drexel off a 2-0 game run. It's got to be their best work here in game 5 of A&M's going to come away with a huge victory here to end week 1 2-0 with game 5 over Iowa State and Drexel. Drexel will start their season also with 2 game 5s. The San Diego State required Champions Field, and now tonight A&M has required Champions Field to open the season. Carson Miku taking his sweet time off the right wall, down in front to commit. And then they're still in the offensive zone. Sean K up the ceiling over 1. Has some help down low. Miku back for the Aggie defense. Guard fires 2 in front. It's saved by Fleischl. It's Barron double. Miku big save. Surf towards the left wall here. Now Miku launching downfield. Guard and Barron back with boost. Back touch there to Fleischl. A&M's offense trying to get into blue territory. Is Surf now. Pass down low. Guard denied by Fleischl for that shot could even register. Start bump back now. Fleischl and Miku together on the left wall here. Barrett launches this one high. It's Miku down low. One-timer for Sean K. No good. Surf off the save. Now Drexel in maroon territory here. Fleischl a touch wide left to Sean K. Barrett almost bumped there and an A1 chance for A&M. It's Miku now. Over 1. Surf with low boosts here. Will take a 50. Scar trying to feed Surf off a shot, but it's wide. And it's halftime. Tied at 0. A&M not in an early hole here. And in game 5, their defense has adjusted fairly well so far. We'll see how well their offense can adjust in the second half, as this ball game still 0-0 after the first. And now Sean K is taken away by Barrett. Move off there, Sean K. Sent away by Barron. Fleischl. The left wall again, now Surf launching into A&M territory. Guard off the corner, a double. is again wide, and A&M unscathed again. 150 to play. Barrett back to Sean K's direction here. He's lost his boost as well. A demo of the goal from Miku. Going to give A&M some space offensively as Sean K finds a tip over Barron. Now 100 seconds to go in regulation. Flagpool. Ground shot there. Guard. Easy save. Double Quint. That one also wide. Barrett towards the corner. A&M's offense starting to deal pressure though. Miku down low. The save is made by guard. Sean K circles. Now to the right side. Serve. Good clear forward. Will break some pressure. Forward offensive Drexel. Now a minute 15 to go. Flagpool off the ceiling is sent away with over a minute to go. And it just feels like A&M is due for something there. There it is. Miku 1-0. 102. And Miku, a big shot, is good from one. Drexel 62 seconds to get their start of the season to 1-1. They got to score. Barrett broken up there. Guard back to the corner. 50 seconds to go. Guard now broken up by Flagpool. He finds himself over 145. Guard up. It's off to the corner and down low. Miku there for another big save for A&M. Sean K up the right wall here. Now again, sent away in Texas A&M. Dealing with one of the best teams in the country here in Game 5. 30 to go. It's Drexel coming in top 2 into Season 6. They've already stumbled once. Can they stumble twice? Guard off and finish is high and no good. Now Miku, open break. Miku trying to finish. It's 2-0. 11 seconds. And A&M might have just done it. A&M might have just pulled this one off with 11 to go. Demos trade clock on a tick. Surf couldn't find a bump, and ladies and gentlemen, Drexel is 0-2. A&M gets it done in Game 5. Wow, A&M is 2-0 with Game 5 wins over Iowa State and Drexel as the Dragons fall to 0-2. Be live in an hour, Colorado, NAU at 10 Eastern.